I just want to say that Taylor Swift's new music video, "Lover," just came out. It's funny because and Taylor Swift is with a black man, and in today's day and age, that's something that artists have to be aware of. They have to be politically correct, and especially when you're a visual artist and you deal with people, it's always an important thing that you deal with. Otherwise, you have to hear about it. Unfortunately for me, I'm a white guy who has never had a girlfriend, so it's like, and I have had a black girlfriend, so it's like, it's you have to be a big man, and you have to be strong, and strong in the sense you have to, overlook what you haven't had in your life, for the greater good, because I've never all those. To see Taylor Swift, and all that intimacy with this black man, and throughout the whole video of "Lover," and it's curious when I see that, because I've never experienced that kind of, I've imagined that's what two people that are boyfriend and girlfriend do, but you see, when I haven't even experienced it yet, and I'm 40 years old, I just went and sold a gold coin. I sold a gold coin and I was selling it to a black guy, and the guy had to take a file to the coin and like cut into the coin, like basically ruins the historical value of the coin. And I really think he was doing that because he personally has a bitterness towards what happened in the past, because the coin was from 1850. The coin was from 1850. So I've never had any of the gold buyers ever do that. I don't know why. He says he has to look into the surface of the coin and make sure it's pure gold through it, but you can tell that when you weigh the coin. So either he didn't know what he was doing, or he just kind of just didn't. Maybe just felt like he liked cutting into it, because he knew that it had a value because it was rare. Now for me, I don't even think I had any ancestors in the United States in 1850. So for me, there's nothing there really. But I just like to collect things that are rare, and that's like no matter what it is, if it's rare, you collect it. Like for instance, if I had some old Roman coins, the Romans like just they ramshackled all of Europe, killing hundreds of white people, and for me to have a Roman coin, I don't need to cut it. I don't need to destroy it for it possibly representing, a society that, pretty much lambasted most of Europe. So again, it's one of those things that I have to be a bigger man about, because when I haven't like had all those close, intimate moments with a woman that I liked, and I'm 40 years old, it's just something that I just have to, like I said, be a bigger person about, because our society is going through a change, and people still, are learning what people thought, that their feelings on things. For me to sell that coin and bring that coin in there, I'm always suspect of possibly being some kind of, I don't know what I don't think it's really that. I'm not that suspect of it, but it did bother me that he cut into the coin, but I let him do it, and it probably lost about $500 when he did it. So I don't know why he should have known not to do that, but anyways, because it looked like he had a pretty established kind of a coin thing. So he was a nice guy though, and like I said, I've had a black girlfriend in college, and I've had Native Indian girlfriends. So it's just one of those things when you know that I'm not a racist person, and I know what I'm attracted to. This happened when I went to Norway. I had to go through this. you know, people thought that I was just over there for this bleach blonde girl that was like fishing all the time, and like, and you know, and it's really, it's almost a form of racism against me, because that's not what I was thinking at all. I mean, what if you like blonde-haired and blue-eyed people? I mean, what if I mean, what if you're attracted to that? What if it's even a fake blonde? I mean, what if it's pink hair? So I don't. This is almost kind of similar to like not this whole issue is almost similar to the whole red, white, and black color thing. You know, it's something that it's like so many people don't even know what it has anything to do with, but other people do, and it's like it's just so. I just want everyone to know, because like, I've had to go through this several times, this proving myself that I'm not a racist person. I feel like I said, I went through it all when I went to Norway. Everyone had to see that, you know, I like making paintings of Taylor Swift. You know, again, this is like the topic we had the other day. So do I need to own all of James Taylor's records because Taylor Swift likes James Taylor? I mean, if you like Taylor Swift, don't you like everything that she does? And don't you like if you so choose, I mean, to really like, you know, memorize her songs and just, you know, just it's like a guy that's going it's like a fisherman that's just always learning about the lake. You know, you're always learning about the songs. You know, I've never learned everything about all of her songs. I'm always learning new things. I like to learn. I like to really master those songs. I mean, why should I be concerned that if I want to master painting Taylor Swift, why why do I have to like make it a funny painting? Why can't I do some just portraits? I really, to be honest with you, I don't think I've even done a portrait yet of her. They've all had to turn into these funny things most of the time, seems like. Or something different, something, and that's fun too. I'm just saying, you know, what I'm saying is what you know, as a businessman, I know that it's a good idea to include everybody, and that's what I've done in my tiles. I made the black Freya, the black Viking Freya god. Made several of those. I made faces. Of this face tile with all different shades of skin. I've made the girl walking the dog on the beach with all different faces, colors of. I've done the nativity tile with dark skinned people in it. So in a way, I don't feel sorry for myself, but in a way, I'm really yearning for an intimate relationship with somebody, because I'm 40 years old, and the older you get, the older I've gotten, the less intimidated I am to saying that, and it's almost become like a prerequisite to having, as a white person, to having like a real pure kind of intimate relationship. I don't know. It's not. It just seems like with me, because of who I'm attracted to, I've had to go through. It's like I have to let everyone else have their turn in a way, and don't take it the wrong way. It's like I have to watch while everyone, and I don't know why. I mean, I know I'm a tall, attractive, you know, smart. I have all these things going for me, you know. It's just. I didn't do anything wrong, and I eventually want to have some of those. I want to experience some of those things, because I've never even experienced anything, and that means I've never even swam with a girl. One time I did. So it's like, so for me, it's like, I mean, most of the things that's happened with me with girls has been in the party atmosphere. years ago, 20 years ago. Prepared to deal with someone like me who's not as experienced as you are. So, I mean, that's kind of, I mean, why can't we do a music video about that too sometime? Like, you know, not a Katy Perry kind of, you know, what's that party song that she does where the girl wakes up in her bed with braces on, and you know, not like that, but I mean, like a serious music video about a guy who, you know, not a guy that isn't experimental, or, you know, isn't you know, just a guy that has not had an intimate relationship with anyone really, versus someone who has had several. I mean, does it even matter? I know most people say it won't matter, it doesn't matter, but I'm just wondering. Questions. So it's you know, it's interesting. It's a thought-provoking music video. Good job, Taylor. Good job.